The receiver group did well this spring. We competed. We wanted to be more physical as a group, and I think we did that. You know, we had some guys that got banged up in the middle, but that was because of the physicality on both sides of the ball, and that was good. That's what we needed to do. So we improved. We had some young guys that stepped up. We had some young guys that came out and made some plays, and especially in the spring game. So that's encouraging. I think we created some depth.
I think the running backs did a good job this spring. We had Jamon Martin step up, had a lot of reps, and got quality reps. Also, we had some other younger guys getting a lot of quality reps and learn the system. The older guys, first year we'll have 2 seniors on the running back crew, and they'll be able to step in right away.
You know, spring ball went well for us up front. We had a good nucleus of guys returning and a good group of young guys, and you know, through practice and the scrimmages, I thought we got better. Worked on our technique, worked on our steps, playing a little bit more physical, and it was good to see the young guys really get some good reps.
At the tight end position, we had a great spring. I was happy most with the competition level amongst our young guys who are all fighting to get on the field. We were able to get those guys a lot of reps, which was great because we got to keep some of our older guys healthy. Overall, I felt we got a lot more physical in our run game, and we hope to improve on that next fall.
This spring, defensive line played pretty well. We had, you know, a lot of young guys in the group, and I think a lot of guys stepped up and showed their true colors, learning new techniques, and really picking up the progressions that we went through this year. I know it's a big change from what they're used to, so to see the older guys and the younger guys pick that up and really be able to utilize it and, you know, have an effect and make some big plays in the backfield and getting after it aggressively, it was good to see.
I thought the guys were real productive. We made a lot of strides, got a lot of better, you know, with the fundamentals of playing linebacker, especially in the run game. Was really happy to see a lot of these kids come along and see some of them growth. I thought that the 2 guys that we were projecting as our starters really had great springs.
I think this spring season went fantastic. You know, we competed every day, and it seemed like we had a ton of energy for every single practice. You know, before the season started, before the spring season started, you know, we focused on really 2 main goals: to play faster, but then to get tougher as well against the run. And I think, you know, with all the practices at the end here, I think we're well on our way to accomplishing both of those goals and to becoming a dominant force on defense.
I think we had a great spring. I think when you look at all that we got accomplished this spring in terms of installing schemes, getting an opportunity to work different players in the mix, developing depth, working with our veteran guys on getting them to their maximum in terms of their potential, I thought mission accomplished in all those categories. One of the things I think will be the key going into the fall will be our continued work throughout the summer months with all the things that we improved on in the winter and the spring. But overall, the weather really cooperated and made for great practices, great atmosphere out there, a lot of enthusiasm, and I think we saw a lot of good things from our football team. I think the spring game was outstanding. To see all the alumni back at the spring game, to see how competitive it was, to see a lot of young guys making plays in that game, hard hits, great intensity. I think overall you have to look at this as being the best spring since I've been here, and hopefully it leads to the type of fall that we all want to have.